Welcome, welcome, welcome to my first live broadcast on YouTube. So this is the technology we've been waiting for. You can actually go live on YouTube. And this is our first day. Welcome to Marc Clarke, On The Marc. And I'm so excited. And man, I'm impressed. Troy Johnson and I, we did the Google Hangouts, and I guess this is kind of an extension of that. It looks like as I'm looking at the screen, it looks like the detail is much more clear, you know? Um, and also, we have just a lot of different gadgets here. I'm excited about, so this is our first run through, and I'm just now just kind of like excited about this, you know, this different technology. So you can, okay, all right, so I'm trying to figure out as I do this if you're watching and if I can add anybody. So as I go along, I will I'll figure this thing out. But again, the main thing is, hey, the technology's here. So excited because we are broadcasting live. So today, just touching on some of the biggest stories of the day so far. Um, you know, I wanted to, I'll be reading some of the stories. So, I don't have my teleprompter or anything set up. I just wanted to see what it looked like, what the experience is like. And so far, I'm really digging the experience. So we're live on YouTube. So we know exactly, oh man, you know what I wanted to do? I should have turned on my Apple TV to see if we're live on YouTube on my TV. Oh, okay, that'll be tomorrow. Ooh, I'm excited. All right, look. So some of the top stories we're looking at. First of all, if you don't know who I am, my name is Marc Clarke. I'm a media personality. I've been in radio for over 25 years. I'm a blogger. I'm a somebody who's trying to, experiment with healthy living. Currently, I'm on a 100-day raw food initiative that I've implemented on myself, raw fruits and vegetables, raw organic fruits and vegetables for 100 days for 2014. And then after that, I'll be vegetarian for 2014. I did a 60-day juice fast where I lost 70 pounds. I wrote a book, 60 Days to the Real Me, How Fasting Gave Me Back My Health, which is available on Amazon, by the way. And, I'm really I have three lovely daughters. I'm married, been married for 13 years or so. And that's who I am. And I'm really experimenting with a lot of the internet platforms and, just kind of just trying to figure it all out. You can follow me at Marc's Green Truck, MARCS GreenTruck.com. That's following kind of my juicing and raw thing. You can also, of course, on Twitter, follow me at MARCCLARKE at Marc Clarke. And I'm also on Facebook. Just look up MARCCLARKE. And actually, I can't take any more friends on my personal page, but on my motivational page, I can. So like me, MARCCLARKE. So that's who I am, and this is what I do. And I also work at WHUR.com in the DC area. That's 96.3 on your radio. Saturday nights, 8 to midnight. I host a show called The Hang Suite. And also, I'm on Sirius XM channel 141, same show called The Hang Suite, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. All right? Okay, so what's going on today? Some of our top stories, of course, Academy Awards are in. American Hustle was a big winner. This morning's Academy Award nomination announcement. They have nods in 7 major categories: Best Picture, Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, and all 4 of the acting categories. Fellow Best Picture nominee Gravity tied Hustle for most overall nominations with 10 apiece. That's according to the AP. 12 Years a Slave, also nominated for Best Picture, followed with 9 nominations. The rest of the Best Picture nominees: The Wolf of Wall Street, Nebraska, Captain Phillips, Dallas Buyers Club, Her, Philomena. Okay? And, you can go to the internet and check out all the nominations. My comments on movies and the Oscars, I got to tell you, I've I'm in the union, so we get a chance to see again in some cases and see for the first time the movies. I think I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen most of them. I think I like 12 Years a Slave as Best Picture. I As I watched the movies again, because like I said, I saw most of them. I feel like this movie is more than a movie. You know, this is more than a movie. It really is a movie that every American needs to see, and of course everyone else. But we really in America, Alfre Woodard. I saw the premiere in D.C. and Alfre Woodard had a great point. She was saying America had slavery for what 300 plus years, and we've only been out of it, less than that. And we really don't like to talk about it, and we don't like to deal with it. We kind of want to get over it because people will quickly say, "What does that have to do with anything these days?" I think this movie helps put in perspective and helps sets the plate for the discussion because a lot of things, I think, um, you know, the storyline because the character lived in an America that had slavery, but he wasn't a slave. He was a free man. And then so his perspective was like many Americans who weren't slaves. And then to see that man put into this thing called slavery, I think it helps people understand the story, even those who necessarily don't identify with slavery, you know. And I also seeing the different shades and the different ways that slavery affected not just the enslaved African, but affected everybody, and everybody got dirty. Everybody had to deal with it, and so again, seeing the movie again, I mean, amazing performances, and I would love to see Chiwetel, get that Best Actor. But I think if I had to pick, if it wins Best Picture, I think that would be very powerful. And to for Mr. Northrup to have his story become this is amazing. And there's another story behind that that I'll have to share with you at another time. Also, because when I look at the performances, I haven't seen The Wolf of Wall Street. I got to see that, and I hear that it's amazing. But Matthew McConaughey and his role, as far as individual performance, amazing. He comes in at what 110 pounds to play the character. I mean, so the category there were great movies this year, and there's a lot of possible winners out there. And I won't trip if anyone gets any of the nominated win. I'm cool with that. Again, but the 12 Years a Slave for me, from a movie standpoint, a movie that can change your life. And I know that sounds heavy. That's how I feel about 12 Years a Slave. Now, in a lighter note, but a dangerous note, or a note that's crazy, since I'm in this whole raw food thing, eating raw fruits and vegetables, raw organic fruits and vegetables, I'm watching everything I put in my mouth and resisting everything else and reading a whole bunch of information. This story caught me because I'm like, oh, hell no. This is some nasty. If this is the future and it's already going down, if you don't think it is, I've been accused of being, I've been called a conspiracy guy. And so check this out. China has the first cloning factory. Now, this story comes from Newser.com. Remember when a cloned animal was a big deal? Well, welcome to the brave new world in China, where the company BGI is churning out 500 cloned pigs a year, according to the BBC. A reporter from the BBC got a tour of the facility and even watched the surgical procedure with 2 sows implanted daily with a success rate of about 80%. Now, the pigs are being produced not to eat, but to be the subjects of drug tests. Many have had their genes modified to make them, for example, more susceptible for diseases like Alzheimer's. So they're using them as test pigs, not for food. Right. The genetic front, the company has a staggering 156 gene sequencing machines on site. Now, Europe's largest gene sequencing center has 1/5 that amount, and even bought a U.S. company that makes them. Now, what lucky animals make the cut? If it tastes good, you should sequence it, says BGI's chief executive. You should know what's in the gene of that species. Also, anything that looks cute, panda, polar bear, penguin, you should really sequence it. This is the the chief executive of BGI. If that doesn't scare you, my man said anything that is cute, you should sequence it. Polar bears, penguins, man. So this technology that we, probably heard about or talked about for the future has now arrived. Now, the conspiracy theory side of me, give me a break. You don't think that this company making 500 pigs a day with nothing to do with the creator, you don't think they're selling these pigs for food? Or if this company's not doing it, somebody's doing it. Talk about mystery meat. It's going down. You know what? I'm so glad I'm a vegetarian, at least for 2014, baby. It's going down. Now, the funny thing is the same thing. Obviously, this is the battle that the fruits and vegetables are having. Companies like Monsanto, basically, they're creating, fake fruits and vegetables. And so now, fake meat. So they say you are what you eat. What the hell are we eating? Wow. That story right there. If that story doesn't make you think twice about, but see, I get it. It's like, you only live once. You're like, man, there's so much going on. How can I know what I'm eating anyway? I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'll be damned. I'm done. I'm done with pork. Though I do know I'm susceptible for a bacon sandwich. I know I'm susceptible to a bacon sandwich. And a story on a lighter note that I think, I just wanted to test this out today. This will be our lighter note story. A parrot saved a sleeping couple. Yes. The couple was asleep, and they said, what we heard was a screeching like we've never heard before. We thought maybe he got his foot caught in his trapeze. But no. 3-year-old Pearlie was squawking to let them know the house was filling up with smoke. They called 911. Firefighters were able to contain the blaze, and it was in the laundry room. And for all of his work, Pearl gets a nice apple. Go ahead, Pearl. All right. Well, welcome to On The Marc Live. How exciting is this? Again, this is a test run. This was broadcast on Google Plus and YouTube, I believe. And this is, if you are on YouTube and you meet the qualifications, which I don't know what they are, I just happened to run upon this the other day, you can be broadcasting live. And as you know, all these different ways to get to YouTube on these different platforms, obviously this is a way for you to have your own show. I've always wanted to have my own late night talk show. Well, hey, this is the beginning. I got my own morning show, and we'll grow from here, and so as we tweak this, I'll be adding interviews, I'll be adding you, I'll be adding interaction. All that will be going down right here on this this new show. And again, I'm excited because, I think this really just is an expansion of the Google Plus Hangouts. But, I think this is I just did, it's a time for me to wrap. And hope you enjoyed it. Please hit me on Twitter at Marc Clarke, at MarcClarke, or you can email me at Marc Clarke at Mac. I'm sorry, Marc Clarke at Mac.com. I'm confused. All right. Or also I am media66 at gmail.com. All right. Thank you very much. And I will see you tomorrow.